Yes, yes. Yo, yo. Oh yeah, I had my mic mute. I had my mic muted just because, nobody was there, so might as well just, not hear my unnecessary breathing. And yes. Uh, no, no. My mic's on now. It was just off earlier. So, how's everybody doing? Yes, you guys know exactly what you're seeing on screen right now, you know? Yeah, I make no effort to hide it. Fun fact, for those of you who were there for Toaster's KFC, for my collab with Toaster, oh, if you're worried about breathing noises, you can filter that with OBS. Yeah, that's true, but at the same time, it's just if it doesn't have to be on, it doesn't have to be on. I don't usually start talking into the void at the very beginning anyway. But yeah, anyway, if you guys haven't watched my collab with my friend Toaster when we played I Love You, Colonel Sanders, I highly recommend you check it out on his channel. I think I have it linked somewhere on my Twitter. If not, I'll link it here later in chat. Or if somebody could do that for me, that would be great. I purposely closed Chrome because my computer will literally explode if I have it open. This fucker right here is indeed the base I used for the bootleg Colonel Sanders Daki that I used during that stream. It took me all of 2 whole minutes to Photoshop that, but I mean, it's 2 minutes. It served its purpose, alright. Okay. I feel like I should make the legs a lot stubbier. They are currently looking too twiggy. Much better. What's on the canvas for today? I'm doing a whole bunch of chibis for Halloween because that's honestly all I have the time and energy for at the moment. Yeah, because I currently have a whole bunch of midterms to do, as well as an assignment and a whatchamacallit, a super secret contest entry for something that I won't work on publicly and stuff, just because it will have my actual name attached to it. So because of that, yeah, I'm sorry. As much as I'd like to show it to you guys, I can't. Which is a shame because I really pulled out all the stops for that. Oh well. I don't want to dox myself, so. Yeah. What you guys get instead are a whole bunch of chibis of what I'd like to think the NXX members would dress up for Halloween. Yes, biochem is very tough. Now if anything, the biochem exams that I have are relatively easy. It's the chemistry ones that are tough, especially this one physical chemistry course I'm taking. Even though it's the most basic one in the school, it is still I'm just not good at physics. So, I am having a very wonderful time taking that course and not understanding a thing that comes with it. And dear Lord, help me when we get to quantum mechanics, because I do not understand quantum mechanics at all. Like, yeah, I think we did like a brief unit of quantum in like all other chem courses, that all other like general chemistry courses I've taken. Like, without a doubt, every single time that I've taken like quantum mechanics and whatnot, like, I would do well on everything else, but I'd end up doing abysmally on like quantum mechanics and just actually no, just physics in general. It's like, I don't know, as soon as you add like words to the math, I go from doing bad to doing worse. Because like, I don't know, with math, my like work tends to be like filled with mistakes. With like calculation mistakes and stuff. But like with physics and like other word problems, I'd probably have the same issue with econ if I ever took it, but I just have trouble deciphering what they want me to do, you know? And like, I feel like based on what I've seen from like my roommate taking econ courses in the past, like, yeah, I'd probably do even worse in econ than like in physics, because at least physics, there are only like a few words to like describe a few things. Like, for instance, if they want you to integrate, you know, or take the derivative or something, there's like only a few certain words. Apparently in econ, there's like 20. I should put Artem in the back, because this is technically supposed to be a parade, and he is being boring and not running dynamically. Yeah. Dynamic entry indeed. In fact, if anybody can guess who, like, what each of the characters are supposed to be, then, like, you know, y'all get some form of recognition, I guess. who they're dressed as. I think my sketches make their hairstyles kind of clear. Maybe. Yep, that's Marius, all right. What the hell do I do for the shrink? I feel like a vampire would be too cliche. Yeah, same here, like, oh no. Pumpkin pie. I think out of the four that I have so far planned, sort of, Artem's is the most creative, and that's mostly because I basically ripped off his costume from this kid, this kid who I went to school with in high school. We had like this annual Halloween costume contest for the seniors, and he so like suppose, but Artem is supposed to be the I haven't decided which, but it's either going to be the Themis law firm job application or the Stellus bar exam. He's gonna be either one of the two. I haven't decided which, but the gist of it is that he's gonna be, really poor, and that's kind of directly taken from one of my friends in senior year of high school who came in dressed as the common application. Like, he basically blew up their website and like printed it onto a giant poster board and just like wore that around school. And honestly, I'm kind of, I still feel kind of like pissed that he only got third place in terms of like costume creativity, because I think he definitely deserved first place. He definitely deserved first place for that idea, especially since like we were all in the middle of college applications and stuff. Like he got a lot of nervous laughters from that, and honestly, I think it was a job well done. The world wasn't ready for his ideas. Indeed. I think the person who won like most creative costume idea was, well, it wasn't even that creative, to be honest. It was like, what? A group of people who came in dressed as Barbie dolls. Like, they dressed up looking like Barbie dolls, along with like full-on cardboard boxes as packaging. I mean, it was creative, sure, but like it wasn't as on the nose as the common app. For some reason, I am very tempted to draw like Vin cosplaying as a. If you guys know Konkai as well, I'm very tempted to draw him cosplaying as a Dr. Mobius. Alright. Have fun. Thanks for coming. What do I figure out for this? And ooh, it sounds like my computer is trying to take off again. Lovely. Oh yeah, fun fact, if any of you guys have noticed, I have new background music. This is because I got content ID'd with another song that used the same sample as the one that my composer used, and well, I filed a dispute, right? Too bad. They said, oh no, they're the exact same song, despite literally not sounding any way similar, except for the use of like that one piano sample. So, you know, yeah. Basically, I had to talk it over with my composer, and you know, we decided, you know what, we're just gonna cut our losses with this one, and just he made me a new one for free. But you know, I'm pissed. I'm pissed because, like, you know, the two songs were, like, literally in no way, like, similar sounding. And, like, this is a sample that is commercially purchasable, so it's not like he owns the exclusive rights to use it, you know? And, well, obviously my composer was pissed too, so, this one is called Claim This, You Bastards! Uh-huh. And I just gotta extend it one more time to fit in our glorious protagonist. I have good food. Wait, rabbit stuffy. Computer's still sounding like it's trying to, you know, commit not alive. Let's see. I still have 0 dropped frames, so that's at least good. I do have to say, why does my pen feel kind of weird when I'm drawing? Like it's, I don't know, like the pen pressure is like particularly kind of fucky. I do not like it. Okay. Hands. Okay. Time to draw the legs. So, where are everybody's plans for Halloween? Oh. Okay, it looks like I'm lagging once more. poo with the problems. Okay, there's that hand. Also, I think these arms are a little too long. Gotta reduce. Make him shorter. Oh wait, Luke's legs should be shorter than Mary's. Do I have anything else open that I can nuke? Oh wait. Well, if I close Steam, that will be an issue. What do I do now that my computer is starting to lag? Okay. These are done. On to the last one. Okay, what do I do next? Okay, yeah, I should try everything like this. And I think I'm ready to start working on the outfits proper. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, yeah, that fixed everything. That's good. Three, 24. Da, 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 da. No, I think that is way too overkill on the toilet paper. There we go. Gotta show a bit of the shirt underneath because he who toilet paper mummy. And of course, Every good toilet paper mummy illustration must have a roll of toilet paper coming off of the person's foot. No buts. Feels bad to not be able to listen to music while I'm working, but if I do, my computer will explode. As if it isn't trying to do so now. I miss my old PC, where I didn't have to face lag like I do now. Space gun. If I'm being completely honest, I do not really know how to design superhero costumes. Let's see who will stray into this man's costume. What else to put on this design? Batwing cape. Yo, yo, yo! How are you doing? Hello, Apocalypse. I have been suffering at the hands of lag. Also, thanks for the sub. I'm currently in the process of figuring out Halloween costumes for these fuckers because I somehow managed to make it into the I'm doing fine, about to breakfast. How about you? I'm currently fulfilling my monthly obligations as a Tears of Them as a content creator. Other than that, well, you may have noticed that like my background music has changed. Long story short, some fuckers decided to content ID the music that I use in my videos, which by the way I commission for personal use and stuff in my streams. So like, yeah, it was pretty different, but you know, the people, I tried to dispute the claim and they were like, no, it's the exact same song, even though like literally the only similarity was that like they use the same sample. So yeah, I am not happy at all about that, and neither is my composer. So yeah, we decided to cut our losses with that particular piece, and he made me a new one, which is what I'm using right now, and hopefully this one won't get content ID'd. But you know, if there's a reason why this one is called Claim This, You Bastards. We're both pretty damn pissed about it. Okay, eyes. I need to reshape the eyes. Oh wait, not reshape, resize. Okay, this one's good. That eye is fine, this eye is not. There we go. Wow, that sounds like suck. Especially since you haven't even claimed successfully with the composer on your side. Well, it was because like both songs use like this one sample really prominently, so it was based on that they claimed it, even though like literally the sample is commercially available. You can't just do that. And like, yeah, the two songs were like completely different compositions aside from the use of that one like piano track. But you know, somehow the record label decided, hey, that's enough basis to like content ID and gain all your ad revenue and gain all the ad revenue from the video. So you know, yeah. And like, even though I'm not making any money from like my my YouTube archives in the first place, just the thought of somebody slapping ad revenue on it, like, irks me, you know? Because if I'm not making money from it, nobody is. And of course, like, they went ahead and claimed, like, the entire damn video, so it's like, great. That's, like, 3 hours of content right there. Three hours of content that they can slap ads on every 5 minutes or so if they wanted. And of course, YouTube being YouTube, they don't care. Because, I don't make the money, why should they care about, why should they care about my content? Yep. And of course, I don't have the resource to like actually counter a DMCA claim, so how's life outside of streaming, by the way? Hope it's been treating you well. I wouldn't say so, just because my professors are evil. Like, I have, let's see, what do I have? Next week I have 2 exams. The week after that, I have 1 big assignment due that's worth 40% of my grade in 1 course, and I have, and I also have 1 content strategy due that I unfortunately will not be streaming my workflow on because it will have like my legal name and stuff attached to it. So I don't want to reveal that willy-nilly. So yeah, as much as I want to show you guys what I've been working on for that, I cannot. And then, well, yeah, it's just been a whole load of schoolwork and whatnot. But my mom visited last Saturday, which is why I didn't stream last week. I wanted to spend some quality time with her, also because I knew that she'd probably yell at me if I was streaming, just because she doesn't exactly encourage me doing this during the semester. But other than that, yeah, it's just been a whole load of chemistry and a whole load of physics. This is the only sort of break I ever get in a week, which is very sad if you think about it too hard. Also, why is it that? Okay, yeah, that's better. That's a bit better. Oh wait, I think it's the face too. Ganbatte. School assignments, they got nothing on you. Thank you, thank you. But sometimes your professors just are evil, and they sack as much work as they can on you just because they can. Case in point, my profs. Nice Daku, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I spent quite a long time drawing this up. Not really. I usually use this asset whenever I have, like, fan art to draw, which, in this case, oh, no, I did not want to click that. Okay. Crisis averted. But yeah, I use this asset whenever I have fan art to draw, which, given the fact that, like, this is a part of me fulfilling my, monthly Tears of Thanamus content creator obligations, yeah, I will be using this fairly often. Roughly once a month. Actually. Okay. A flaming eyeball. because we love flaming eyeballs in this house. Okay, those irises do not look right. Okay. That is done. Uh, Yes. Yes, time to check my posture. I am no longer shrimping. Shrimp status averted. Back has been saved. There we go. We want a nice course over there. Some lace details. Gave her the witch's broom. Oh. Hang on. Mom's calling. Oh, sorry about that, Jim. My mom was calling. That's why. She was basically like talking to me about vacation stuff. Yeah. And unfortunately, with my mom, yeah, basically, once she gets going, she gets going. So, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta mute her and, well, mute your mic and, let her talk. Somehow, now that I'm actually lining, the lag isn't nearly as bad. Or it could just be because, the stabilizer already has like some degree of lag to it. It's just less noticeable. Toilet paper mummy. I've never actually dressed up as a toilet paper mummy before. Even though I've had plenty of classmates who have. I thought about doing it this year, but, I mean, yeah, it's probably not a good idea to do so, especially since I heard that, like, over where I live, they're starting to hoard toilet paper again. So, yeah, it's probably not a good idea to waste any for a Halloween costume, Yeah, people are starting to panic buy again. It's... I don't know, man. I really don't know. Toilet paper drip too powerful. I don't know, I think it might also just be a sort of monkey see, monkey panic buy sort of situation. One person does it, then other people feel like they have to do it, and then suddenly you can't find toilet paper anywhere. Thankfully, there's always plenty of toilet paper in the university, it's just shit toilet paper. Yeah. I mean, like, everything these days runs on FOMO, it feels like. All of your Instagram, TikTok trends, it's all FOMO at work. Toilet paper is for shit, though. I know, but at the same time, it's just like, university toilet paper is just not good. They buy, like, the cheapest stuff. The, 0.025 ply kind. The kind that rips whenever anything gets on it. Yeah. Nobody ever really enjoys using that. Toilet paper gotcha when? Oh yeah, get the SSSSR gold plated toilet paper. Will only cost you one more penny than you own. In order to roll the mystical golden toilet paper. Damn, I got another 2-ply pull on 10 off pity from my next 5-ply brand. Yeah, like honestly with toilet paper, I don't know why sometimes you get, you know, really bad like 2-ply toilet paper, or no wait, not even 2-ply, it's like half a ply. Hi Oni. How are you doing? We're talking about toilet paper and how people are starting to panic buy over here again. There's like, you know, 2-ply stuff that's like just, you know, sad and tears if you look at it funny. Yeah, again, like that's what I heard anyway, like people are starting to panic buy toilet paper over here again. I don't know about anywhere else, but like where I live, yeah, apparently it's starting up again, and oh man, guess I gotta stock up on the stuff myself. Especially considering the fact that my roommate kind of burns toilet paper. I mean, to be fair, we just got off the back of a fuel shortage here in England, so I can't rag on it too much. Yeah. Yeah. Either way, like, I do need to buy toilet paper, just because my roommate kind of uses it like water, you know? I find that, like, every few days we somehow go through another half a roll. So it's like, we use like around a roll a week, and like I don't remember using that much toilet paper back at home. So yeah, I gotta buy more. When you gotta wipe, you gotta wipe. Yeah. But yeah, I should probably fight the panic buyers and go and get some myself before they actually buy out everything and we run out, and that's gonna be bad. I don't want to actually have to resort to using my copy of Twilight that I stole from the school library as toilet paper. I really don't want to resort to that. Like, as much as I joke that Twilight is better off used as toilet paper than actual literature, you can imagine that would be very, very uncomfortable to use, you know? So, please, I don't want to resort to actually having to use my copy of Twilight for that purpose. It'll make your butt twinkle, only in light though, I guess. I don't want my asshole to twinkle in the light. Why not? Well, Edward Cullen caressing those butt cheeks. Oh dear lord. Don't get me started on Edward Cullen. I absolutely hate the character. Hate him. 10 out of 10, Stranger Danger. I did not understand his appeal with children of my age bracket back when it was at its height. I still do not understand his appeal even now. Especially his far more NSFW businessman incarnation. To be fair, Robert Pattinson also hates him even though he played him. Oh yeah. They must have paid him damn well in order to get him to put up with that role for how many movies was it? Let's see. Twilight Eclipse, New Moon, and then Breaking Dawn parts 1 and 2, right? That's 5 movies at least. Unless I forgot one. I don't know. I tried reading the entire series to see what the fuss was all about, and I stopped after Eclipse. Fun fact, apparently, Jamie, what's his name? The guy who, they're not too bad to watch if you're drunk with your mates though, but only for a laugh. I mean, if I wanted to do that, I'd watch some far more superior movie for that cause, The Room, by none other than our Lord and Savior, Johnny Wiseau. Now that's a good booze and friends movie. I bet he dies a little inside whenever someone on the street recognizes him and calls him Edward Cullen or that sparkly vampire dude. Yeah, probably. I feel bad for him. I still need to watch The Room. Oh, please do, but only if you have like plenty of intoxicants at your disposal. I don't think beer or wine are strong enough. I think you need something like vodka. Especially during the sex scenes. Oh, the sex scenes. Oh man, they were so bad. Like, I watched both The Room and The Disaster Artist, which is like the sort of docu-film for The Room, made by none other than, well, the book was written by none other than Greg Sestero, who was man, I forgot what character he played in The Room, but he was apparently like, you know, Tommy's right-hand man and good friend towards the end. Got to understand some of the Tommy psychology, so to speak, even though they still don't know where all the money that he used to fund the film came from. Yeah, he wrote a book about his experience while filming The Room, and like it got turned into a movie of the same name. I highly recommend you guys check it out after watching The Room, because it highlights a lot of things, like a lot of the why things happened the way they happened. It's a very good watch. But anyway, what was I gonna say about Disaster Artist in The Room again? Oh yeah, so apparently, like, from the Disaster Artist, you learn that, well, this is like book only info because it was too risque to like actually put in the movie, but uh apparently, so whenever you film sex scenes in movies, you're apparently supposed to quote unquote close the set, where you only let in people who like have to be there to film the scene, and then everybody else just gets the day off. Yeah, that's not what Tommy Wiseau did. Oh no. He did the exact opposite and forced everybody to be on set while they filmed, and you can imagine how uncomfortable everybody else was. Oh man. And like, the poor main female actress, like I forgot what her name is. I don't really keep track of like actors and whatnot, but like she was so uncomfortable by like what happened that when Tommy tried to film another scene, yeah, she just outright objected, and so he had to resort to using unused footage from the first sex scene in the second, and yeah, that sounds like sexual harassment. Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't sue him, but oh well. Yeah, that was what happened. And like apparently they went through 3 whole cameramen as well, which is why like they filmed all the sex scenes with the third cameraman who no wait, not cameraman, actually yeah, I think it was the third cameraman. I think he did actually film some of the stuff himself. Technically it was like director of photography, but like let's just say that he was so bad that like some scenes are like horribly out of focus, but so like most of the, when they filmed the sex scenes it was like with him, so like most of the time that were out of focus, but then the moments that are but then come the moments that are actually in focus, and then you wish that they were out of focus again. It's like there's even a whole chant to it, kind of like a Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah, with involving like the camera, where it's like if the camera is out of focus, you just scream focus, and well, if it happens to be during a sex scene, and it does come in focus, people shout, "Oh God, unfocus!" It's pretty funny. Oh, also like apparently Tommy was too cheap to even afford. No wait, not afford. He could, based on the amount of money spent on the film, he could totally afford it. He was just too cheap to pay for actual photos to be put into picture frames set up everywhere on the set. So he just kept the stock photos of spoons that came with the frames. Focus and enhance. Yeah, sometimes some things are better left unfocused. And yeah, so basically, there are stock photos of spoons everywhere on the set if you look closely enough, and supposedly the ritual goes, you're supposed to take a handful of spoons and throw it at the screen whenever you see them come on. And of course, shout spoon. Either way, like it's a great movie to watch, and I should probably watch. No wait, not probably. I should definitely watch it again with my friends. Maybe even for Halloween. Because the other choice on the table was Where the Dead Go to Die, which is a very horribly animated horror film. Like I could swear that some of the sets were created in Google SketchUp, which is not exactly a good modeling program. Um, though, I don't know, I'm personally kind of iffy on watching that one because although it is bad, it is like nauseatingly bad. Like, the animation and camera work is so bad that it could honestly make me hurl. And I don't know what I feel about that. We could also just, watch something classic like, Ouija and make a pizza Ouija board. But I don't know. Pizza Ouija board sounds fun, but at the same time, like, the first time around, I remember when I watched it with, like, a bunch of friends at camp, we were actually banned from our counselor, banned by our counselor from, like, actually making a Ouija board out of our pizza box because apparently somebody had done so in one of, like, the cabins and released something, and they ended up having to call one of the kids' aunts who was a nun to, like, exorcise the entire building. It was an interesting story, though I personally don't believe in that stuff. Speaking of pizza, I should eat. Yes, you should. Yikes indeed. So yeah, I'd rather not make a pizza Ouija board. We could also watch, something like The Shining or It. But I don't know. I'm more of a fan of artsy horror movies, and by artsy horror movies, I mean movies that are so badly animated or directed that it makes my eyes bleed. That's honestly more my style. We could also watch Squid Game, but at the same time, it's just like with Squid Game, I don't know, I feel like everybody and their mother is watching it and like raving about it, and I'm just like, it makes me want to watch it less, so to speak. It's like, it's the hipster principle. I don't know. Also because, like, I don't know, I've seen the concept done before with Kaiji Ultimate Survivor. Yes, I was gonna say, Jim. I was gonna say I've heard of it before in Kaiji, and honestly, I've been meaning to finish it. But I looked on Crunchyroll and it was cockblocked behind premium. Kiss Anime refuses to work on my computer, and as far as manga translations go, the ones I've seen only have up to like chapter 2 translated and ripped from like the current official English distribution, and from what I heard, the fan translations have been nuked off the internet because of the there being an official English distributor now, and people were paranoid about like getting sued up the wazoo. So yeah, notanime.to. I will check that out once I have the VPN set up because I don't want them to somehow put viruses on my computer just from accessing the site. Also, I heard that like the Kaiji anime only covers up to like the second arc, and the manga goes like even further. But manga translations have been like nuked, so that's that's gonna be one hell of a predicament for me. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be finishing up Kaiji. Just out of spite for all the Squid Game praisers. But seriously, what irks me the most is like, they say, oh my god, this concept is so original. I'm just like, Kaiji exists and has existed since like what, the 90s? Yeah, like the first like 5 articles I read on it didn't mention Kaiji. Yeah, it's not that old as an anime. 2010, I want to guess. Yeah, it is around. It is from around. The anime was indeed from around 2010, but like the manga's been running ever since 1996, from what I looked up. I don't know if it's finished yet. Oh wait, yeah, Kaiji as a series is finished. I remember like reading up like very recently on like my search to find places to like either watch or read up read up on the manga, like um that they've, I think the ending is just like all live action, because they have been putting out like live action movies of the series, and I think the finale was indeed like made as a live action movie. Either way, it's something to definitely binge on the plane or something when I'm traveling eventually. And no, it's 11:18 and my phone is dying, so I should probably log off now. Um, in that case, thanks for coming, everyone. I know that today was a relatively quiet day. Forgive me for that. My throat kind of hurts. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Listen to your local public health officials. I will never forgive you. I'm very sorry. I will go flog myself 20 times after I'm done. But yeah. Make sure to listen to your public health officials. Get vaccinated if you haven't. Wear your masks. Sanitize. Yada yada. And yeah. I shall see you guys next week with either a Reddit horror story reading or maybe an indie horror RPG. It honestly depends on whether or not I muster up the courage to actually go DM some Reddit people to see if I can read their story out loud on here. So yeah. I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.